Hello again, folks. Welcome to a special edition of Fun with Phrasals. My name is Michael Ward, and I'm coming to you today from my classroom here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. A special thanks to all of you who have subscribed to my YouTube channel. Thank you very much for that. You can subscribe again if you like, please. Thank you very much for that. Today's phrasal verbs are all about food, and I'm going to give you 3 of them, as I normally do. But today I have a special guest with me today who's going to help me with the phrasal verbs that I'm going to explain today. So, Diane Lee, please. This is my good friend and wonderful student, Diane Lee, who is unfortunately returning to Korea next week for a month, and I will miss her greatly. But I wanted to put her in this video so that I could always watch the video and see her with the phrasal verbs. So, we're going to talk about 3 phrasal verbs today. I'm going to describe the phrasal verbs to you and illustrate them for you. And Diane is going to give you some example sentences. All right? So, the first phrasal verb that I'm going to use today is salt away. Salt away, like salt that you would put on corn or meat or however you might use it. So what does salt away mean? Salt away means to preserve or to save something for use at a later time. Back in the days before there was refrigeration, people used to salt their meat, cover it with salt in order to preserve it. And we use salt away in a very, very similar fashion. Diane, can you give a couple of example sentences, please?
So, first sentence is, Mandy has been sorting money away for years so she can enjoy her retirement.
Wonderful. What about a second sentence?
The second sentence is, my father told me to sort away the good memories I have of my grandparents.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you very much. So, you can't have salt without a little butter, okay? I really like corn on the cob. It's one of my favorite things to eat in the summertime, and there's nothing like putting salt and butter on a nice ear of corn. So, butter up is the phrasal verb I'm going to tell you about today. Butter up. What does butter up mean? Well, when we eat food, butter makes it taste better. Butter makes it taste better. It's not so good for you, but it tastes very good. So, what does butter up mean? Butter up means to compliment someone in order to get something from that person. You could butter up your boss, perhaps, or butter up your parents, or butter up your husband or your wife, but it's always compliments in order to get something in return. All right? And Diane is going to give you a couple of examples of butter up. Diane.
So, first sentence is, hoping to get a raise at work, Mark has been buttering up his boss for the last 2 weeks. And the second sentence is, Christine tried to butter up her mom by telling her that she was very young looking.
Thank you very much. And the final phrasal verb I'm going to give you today is egg on. I have to be very careful with this because this is not hard boiled. Egg on. It's brown organic egg. What does egg on mean? Egg on means to encourage or to push someone into making a decision that they might not want to make. To egg someone on is to say, go ahead, you can do it, you should do that, go ahead, you should do that, yeah, it'll be great, do that. Egg someone on. All right? And Diane's going to provide you with a couple of sentences.
The first sentence is, Mike egged Tom to drive his car faster. And next sentence is, I would never have spoken to that prig if my friend hadn't egged me on.
Thank you very much, Diane. So there are our 3 phrasal verbs for today. And let us go back and look at them again. The first is salt away. Salt away. The next is butter, up. And the last is egg on. All right, they are wonderful phrasal verbs for you to use because they're easy to remember. They're all about food. And again, this series of videos is intended to make phrasal verbs fun for you to use and to remove the fear from using them. So what better way to do that than to think about food? All right, it's Mike Ward, Fun with Phrasals. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel and I'll see you the next time.